We're learning more tonight about the man who was killed in a shooting that injured 4 other people in Etobicoke over the weekend. It happened in a high school parking lot. Police have now identified the victim as 61-year-old Delroy George Parks from Woodstock. For more, let's go to our Greg Ross, who is at North Albion Collegiate. And Greg, we're hearing from Parks' grieving family tonight. What are they saying?
Well, Calda, as you can imagine, the last few days have been devastating for the Parks family. They're still in shock after the senseless shooting of their husband and father, who they referred to as George Parks. They were able to confirm to us today that Parks was here on Sunday evening with a group of friends to play soccer, and then afterwards, something that they would regularly do is gather here in this parking lot at North Albion High School to socialize. And it's unclear to the family why 2 men pulled up in a dark-colored pickup truck, dressed in dark clothing, and opened fire on the group of men that were here that night. Today, Heather Parks, the wife of George Parks, described this horrific moment that night when she received a call from a family friend who was here the night of the shooting. And he attempted to put her on the phone with her husband as emergency crews were trying to save his life. Here's how she described that phone call.
I never got to talk to him personally, but you could hear him in the background saying he wasn't going to make it. All I could hear in the background was him moaning.
She listened to the last moments of her husband's life. She has no idea why anybody would attack her husband this way. Today, her message to her husband's killer was this.
You're damn right I want justice. Our world was taken from us for no reason. No reason. So yeah, I want justice. You don't know what you've done to us. You have no idea what you've done to us and what you're putting us through.
I was also able to speak to George Parks' 22-year-old daughter, Jaden Parks. Today, she had to go to a funeral home to help make arrangements to lay her father to rest. Today, she told me that he was her best friend.
My dad was my world. He was my bestest friend after my mom. I was with him all the time. He was retired, he was at home, he just kept himself busy around the house, gardening, building stuff. You're assassinating random, good, hardworking people, fathers, grandfathers. My father, he loved his children, he loved his grandchildren, he loved his wife. He was dedicated to his family, to his home. He didn't hurt anybody, he loved everybody. And that breaks my heart. That was my mom's best friend. If you knew my parents, they were freaking frack. They went everywhere together. They worked together. You didn't see my dad without my mom. We didn't imagine my dad to go this early. If you knew him, he was all about his health. He played soccer every day, and he was so proud that he was just like one of the young guys. I'm graduating university actually this Tuesday. I'm his first child to graduate university, and he won't be able to see me. But I'm gonna walk that stage and honor him and do it for my dad, because that's what he would want.
She couldn't stress to us enough just how good her father was. In fact, she told us that her father would want her to forgive his killers. And she says that she's prepared to do that for him, but she still wants them to face justice. At this point, police have not released any information about potential suspects in this shooting. We do know that there has been a video that has been circulating that shows police in a chase on Sunday evening with a dark-colored pickup truck. In that video, you see that pickup truck crash. 2 men get out of the pickup truck, and there is a foot chase with police. At this point, police are not confirming that chase had anything to do with this shooting. They are still appealing to the public for help in finding suspects in this shooting, Kelda.
All right, just heartbreaking. Thanks so much, Greg. Our Greg Ross in Etobicoke.